Fire station number 2 serves everything from University, basically west, and all the way north to basically Ontario. So it covers the western side of the city of Ames and also covers Iowa State University. We have a great relationship with Iowa State University. Station 2 was actually housed under Clyde Williams Stadium, and it was relocated here. It was a joint effort between Iowa State University and the city of Ames that contributed 50% each to build the station, to get it out of the stadium, located here to serve not only the university but all the residents on the west side of Ames. And the partnership with Iowa State, when I talk to people about it, they're kind of blown away and remind me just how lucky we are to have such a great cooperative relationship with Iowa State University. Not every community is as lucky as we are to have such a great relationship with their university. This location, you could ask any firefighter, it provides such a great opportunity to engage with the public. There's foot traffic all the time going up and down here as you have residence halls just south of the station and the campus north of the station, so we get a lot of foot traffic that comes through here. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights during the school year, it gets pretty busy out here with the restaurants and bars that are located down here. It's great to be located here and have all the foot traffic. However, when you have to back your apparatus in after every call, foot traffic becomes an issue. And so those Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights trying to back in, we'll usually have Ames PD here. We'll have our firefighters get off and actually stop the foot traffic and the regular road traffic so we can back in. It becomes dangerous. Obvious safety concerns there. We don't want to hit anybody, and sometimes when we're pulling out too, we've had bystanders that have actually hopped on the back and rode the apparatus down to Lincoln Way. We've had to stop and get them off. So it gets pretty congested out here. And then having businesses down here also means deliveries take place. So there's semis that will come in here. They do a good job of not blocking the driveway, but they'll park as close as they can because they have deliveries they need to make, and so they want to get as close to the business as they can. So sometimes you're going on to head-on traffic as you have to go around a delivery truck that's down here. And that could be Monday through Sunday. It just varies on when deliveries are happening, especially the foot traffic that happens out in this area. It gets congested and makes egress and ingress from the station rather difficult and dangerous at times. The building, obviously, we can't drive around to pull through the station, so backing in is a huge hindrance. The station itself is old. It was built in 1966. We've done a good job, the crews have, of maintaining what they can, replacing what we can when we can. But the station wasn't designed to house firefighters in individual bedrooms. It was built to have a big bunk room where 5 firefighters would have individual beds in a big bedroom. We've actually converted this over to individual bunk rooms. The restroom is not set up for private bathrooms, so we just have one large bathroom that we have to close off when one person goes in there so they can get showered and cleaned up after calls. We have electrical, mechanical, and IT rooms all combined. So the station was built for 1966 and not 2025. So we are looking to relocate the station, working with Iowa State University. There's a piece of land on State Avenue, about 29 acres there, that the university has agreed to lease to the city of Ames for the construction of a fire station. By relocating that fire station a few blocks to the west, it'll actually improve our overall response time to the city. So we have an internal goal of reaching 85% of the community within 5-minute response time. We're reaching about 79% of the community within 5 minutes, so we're not hitting our performance measure. By relocating the fire station out to State Avenue, it'll actually improve our overall response times by 2 percentage points, which means we'll be able to get to 120 calls within that 5 minutes that we weren't able to before. So that's a huge improvement. That's 120 calls that we're getting to within 5 minutes can make a huge difference for people. We also are looking to set that station up. Right now we have one of our reserve apparatuses being stored underneath a water tower up north off of Bloomington. That's not ideal when it comes to having a vehicle go out of service and we need to bring a reserve fire apparatus forward. Or when we have a working structure fire, what we'll do is we'll take our reserve apparatus and put it in front line to handle the rest of the calls that are happening in the city while our crews are out battling a fire. Being stored at the water tower, it takes a while to go get the engine, to bring it back, and then it takes a few hours to get that engine in service because we have a lot of equipment that's been removed from that vehicle due to it being stored in an area that's not conditioned, has a potential for rodents to get into stuff. So we've taken a lot of the equipment off of that apparatus so that it doesn't get damaged. So being able to have that at a fire station means that we're our response readiness is improved. We also have 2 trailers that we'd be able to store at a new fire station by having 4 bays instead of 3 bays to get those indoors to where they can be maintained all the time, where we can do live updates, especially with our mobile command trailer, which is tied back into the city's IT network that is deployed to emergency across the city. If there's a natural disaster or a man-made, that we can actually take that trailer out and have a mobile command unit, a mobile city hall where we have access to printers, the city's network computers, a rehab area to take care of the community. So being able to get the reserve engine out of the water tower and to be able to get a couple of our trailers, the fire prevention and mobile command trailer, into a building is going to improve the longevity of those, allow us to maintain those, and it's going to really help improve our overall response readiness to the community. With relocating fire station number 2 out west onto State Avenue, it'll actually be along a shared use path. And one of the plans that we have out there is to leave the vestibule open, which allow people that are on the shared use path to come in if they have an emergency, if they feel in danger, but in that room we'd have an area for them to actually get out of harm's way, come into a safe area, even if it's weather related, and we would have the availability for them to get emergency care or emergency services heading that direction. It would also provide some lighting for the shared use path out there to just improve security out on State Avenue. Even though this fire station is moving away from the heart of campus town, our partnership with Iowa State is not going away. In fact, it's only growing stronger, with Iowa State providing a lease, free land for us to relocate fire station number 2. One of the great benefits that we have working with Iowa State University is in our cooperative partnership is their investment in the community and specifically into the fire department. You know, they contribute 25% of our operating budget, which helps reduce the property tax burden. Another great benefit too is the proceeds from the sale of this fire station will be used to help offset the costs of a new fire station. We're really excited for this opportunity to relocate fire station number 2 because we know that it's going to have a huge improvement in our overall response time and our ability to serve Ames safely.